Hello, and welcome back to Assetto Corsa EVO. They have finally released a patch that supposedly fixes the online connectivity problems. Um, I was planning to stream Retro Achievements Achievement of the Month today, but well, obviously my plans changed because of this. It's been almost 3 weeks since the game released, and we're only now getting the game that we were promised on launch. I am still disappointed, angry, I don't know, that they decided to actually make it an always online title, but I guess there's nothing we can do about it. That's just where modern gaming seems to be heading. So all I'm going to say before I start is if you live in the European Union and you somehow for some reason haven't supported it yet or haven't heard about it, go and look up the Stop Killing Games initiative, because I feel like that's the only chance we have to actually do anything about this always online dystopia. I believe they do have now petitions in non-EU countries, some at least, open now, but I'm pretty sure the EU petition is still the best hope to actually do something about it. But anyways, I have launched the game earlier today just to check that it does actually connect, and it did, but it immediately throws you into like a tutorial and getting you to buy your first car, so I didn't go any further than that. Um, I'm going to need to okay, let's see if this works. Yes, it seems to be working. So yeah, let's get started. Yeah, here we go. In Assetto Corsa EVO, you will need to unlock driving licenses in order to drive vehicles. You will start with the entry license, which is enough for the starter vehicle group. It looks like we have entry, sports cars, supercars, hypercars, and racing licenses. Driving licenses will entitle you to unlock vehicle groups and purchase or rent the vehicles you want. Rental has low cost and high flexibility, while purchasing a car allows you to customize it further. You are free to play how you prefer through single player, multiplayer, and special events game modes. In all ranked scenarios, you will collect XP points. This will help you to improve your rank and collect virtual credits. Spend virtual credits for renting, purchasing, or customizing vehicles. Now, I'm not sure if I understand this correctly, but it seems like you only earn credits from ranking up or leveling up, which would be a weird decision if that is the case, but I guess we'll find out. I guess it could also mean that depending on what rank you are, you will be earning better rewards when you're a higher level. I don't know. Welcome to Early Access. Let's initialize your profile, fill in your info, and purchase your first vehicle. So let's fill this in for the third time now. Age 24. And where is Poland? That's still PA, Poland. And Yeah, we only have the entry cars available. The 6 that were in the offline version. And I mean, if we can afford it, I think I'll go for the Escort. I'm not seeing any information on how much money I actually have. And yeah, we get to customize it now. I did play around with the customization a bit because they did add it earlier. So I checked it out for a few cars. I think for the Escort I prefer this color. Yeah, we get to pick between the stock wheels or the OZ Racing Motorsport. And I actually really like how these wheels look, so I think I'll go with those. Actually, okay, when purchasing you only get to choose from manufacturer colors. When customizing you can select a custom color, or at least you could in the offline version of the customization stuff. But yeah, I guess this is going to be our starter car. Why was it flashing like that? Okay, now let me switch to the triple screen setup because for whatever reason it switched out of it. And I'm gonna have to redo the cropping on the capture. Which I had to remove so you could see when it was in single screen mode. And yeah, triple screen on. And while I'm at it, VSync. It does look like it's actually somewhat breaking on my end, so I will need to run it through windowed borderless. Now the question is, yeah, okay. I can switch to OBS for whatever reason. When I first played it, OBS would not show up over the game in triple screen even if I alt-tab to it, but now it does. So, we have special events and we have the Academy. Now the question is, do the special events require licenses? It seems like they don't. But either way, I think I'm going to start with... Actually, let's have a look what the dealership looks like. Okay, so now we can see every single car in here. No. It would be nice if you could filter by license. I'm not seeing an option to do that. Yeah, we have the Abarth 695, the Alfa Romeo Junior and Giulia GTAM, the Alpine A110S and A290 Beta, the Audi RS3 Sportback, for sports car license. BMW M2 CS Racing, and then for CSL. Why is it? Yeah, I'm not gonna go looking through every single one. So I'm guessing, yeah, we do now have access to custom paint colors. And it looks like customization, at least as of right now, is free. So that's interesting. But yeah, I guess let's start with the Academy. And I guess we have to start with sports car. Even though I believe they said something along the lines of that they weren't going to force linear progression and you could unlock the types of cars you wanted to drive. But it looks like that's not entirely true. Anyways, SP01, your first hairpin. Focus on the braking point and exit the turn smoothly. Okay, now will it work? Well, it seems to be rendering properly. The side screens were already showing the in-game view before the center screen closed the loading screen thing. So that's why I was able to tell that, but yeah, I guess we're... Okay, hold on. It seems like it's not recognizing my shifter. Or is this a... Is this a sequential car? Okay, it is sequential. Okay, not a great time, but I mean, I didn't exactly know, well, I didn't exactly start properly. Okay, let's try this again. And... Okay, late on the brakes. But yeah, already better. And interesting, we earn credits for every attempt even if we don't get a better result. I messed that up. Hit the paddle twice. Accidentally. Okay, but it does look like you get reduced rewards for every redo. Or maybe it's just based on the actual result. So that was again higher rewards. I am gonna keep trying for 3 stars. Why am I getting these weird screen freezes? Yeah, this is actually difficult. Unless I'm missing something. Was there like... assists? You know, I have everything disabled, so it's not assists getting in my way. I mean, at this rate I will have the money to buy any car I want really quickly. Oh, you can brake later. You just have to be more confident on the brakes. Yeah, the performance is still not great. Let me actually see if maybe I could... I am only at high settings. Let's try medium, I guess. Maybe this will help, although at the same time, from what I've seen people say, the lower settings can actually make the game run worse. What the hell? It ate my input. I'm still getting these stutters. And I lost connection. Did their servers give out again? No, okay, it reconnected. But now I'm stuck on this screen. Okay, I can just skip it. Hey, hello, I pressed drive. It really looks weird with like the game running perfectly smoothly, but the UI is at like 5 FPS, it feels like. And that's actually causing me to miss the start, I just realized, because I was looking at the on the screen like UI starting lights, but I just looked at the ones like in the world and they go out a good moment earlier, and that's where the timer appears to start. Go. Okay. That's at least 2 stars. And this screen is still glitched out. Let me try and exit session and go back in, see if that... It is saving my results, because that's the first thing I was worried about. Yeah, we need a bit more time. Now my PC is really getting loud. I think for some reason it's actually that UI screen that's making it. Yeah, well, that was a... That was a perfect launch. And I messed up the turn. But it was still a PB. So I think that might be... That might be the way to do it. Is by timing the start rather than reacting to the lights, because they don't... They seem to have a constant delay instead of a randomized one. And that was terrible again. It didn't feel... I think it didn't feel that terrible for the time I ended up getting. On 2 more tenths for the 3rd star. was wondering if these starters are costing me time, like if the timer doesn't stutter when the game does, but I feel like I wouldn't be able to get this close if it did. Although I don't know, maybe it is costing me. I can't really pay attention to the timer the whole time. You know, I don't know, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell because again, the timer is also running at a low frame rate, but I don't think it affected it. I mean, if it is, then that is definitely what's making me miss the restart time. You know what? Actually, since we know it's not actually having an effect on the stuttering, let's turn it back up to high. If it doesn't affect how the game is running, we might as well have it look better. I'm pretty sure the timer did pause when the game stuttered there, so that's not what's costing me time. I just need to drive better. Or at least it's not directly costing me time. I feel like it probably is making me drive worse. That was terrible. Still not good enough. And I think one thing that Gran Turismo licenses have over this is they at least give you like a pre-recorded replay to see how to get the gold time, so you actually get a reference for what you could do faster. Whereas here they sort of leave you on your own. didn't feel that slow again. So I keep accidentally. I keep turning on the windshield wipers because I have them bound to the same button as accept in the menus, and apparently this is something I already saw other people talk about. The car continues to take input even when the game is paused. So even when you're on that like reward screen, you can still turn on the windshield wipers. And now I can't even replicate that 20.6. I'd say I had to downshift like 3 times there for it to actually downshift. It's another 20.7. And at least I'm consistent. Even if it is consistently bad. Come on. Dang it, that was awful for the hairpin. Somehow still at 20.7. I get the feeling I might end up spending the whole stream just trying to do this one license test. There's clearly something I'm missing. Okay, well it is a 20.6. So a bit faster than what I was getting for the last few attempts. Am I maybe giving it too much throttle off the line? I'm not sure it actually makes a difference. Come on. I guess the only thing I can try to do is try to push the braking point a bit further back. Or further forward, I mean. See just how far I can go. Was a bit slow off the line. And way too late on the brakes. Come on, I just need a bit more. I feel like that was too late. Where are the 2/10ths in that? Ate my input again. Maybe I could try. Maybe I'm turning in too early. Well, that's not gonna be it. Okay, I do think that was better. So maybe that was my mistake. Turn in later. I do feel like I slowed down a bit too much there, so that was awful. Well, I think I jumped the start. Not sure what that means, and I'm probably not gonna find out because the results screen doesn't work. How much money do I have at this point? 60,000 already. So yeah, I could already afford a second car if I wanted. That was bad. I legitimately don't know how to go any faster than this. I don't think that was very good. Yeah. This is gonna take me so fucking long. We're already 45 minutes on this one. Why did I think it was when the fourth light turns on? Now I got a stutter during the countdown, so I couldn't actually time it properly. You know what? Screw this. As much as I hate to do it, I'm gonna leave it at 2 stars for now. And now this is broken. And somehow those results counted for SP02. This game's a fucking broken mess. I'm gonna restart it. It's clearly that's just not working. And for whatever reason, it forgot my triple screen settings again. Great fucking job, Kunos. Yeah, now I have this random time on SP02. This is fucking broken. Yeah, as I said, I'm gonna move on to SP02, L turns. The entry point is key. Don't rush it and choose the line carefully. So which section is this? Yeah, it is the... the next corner. Okay, well, this is fixed now. What are you on about? This one, at first glance, seems to have a much more lenient time. My fucking god. The fucking game stuttered right as I was turning in. You fucking serious? And I keep forgetting that this turn like tightens. My fucking god. I don't recall having these stutters when I first tried this. I don't know what is happening. Okay, well, I got 2 stars. I think that's where I'm gonna have to leave it, because I do not feel like dealing with how broken this game is, trying to get anything better than that. You know, again, the time from SP01 counted for this one for whatever reason. I was hoping that they had so much time to work on this stuff and it's still broken. I don't even really feel like doing the academy anymore because I'm just getting annoyed. Let's just have a look at some of the special events we have. And they're all hot stint events. First one with the MX-5 ND Cup at Imola GP. Challenge yourself with the high grip Mazda MX-5 Cup in the beautiful hills of Imola. So I believe the way hot stint works is, yeah, get as many laps as you can and then sorted by the time of finishing your last lap. So I guess does it start as soon as I cross the timing line? there. Okay. Could have. Could have braked a bit earlier for turn 1. I don't think the lights are actually helping much with the fog. It seems like there's no like target times or results for these special events like there were in AC1. It's just a leaderboard challenge, like it was in ACC. I just hope with the special events that they don't do what they did in Assetto Corsa Competizione, where they are like timed competitions and like, I don't remember if it's every week or every month. The ones that were available just become unavailable and new ones replace them, and you can never go back to the previous ones. Because I'm just completely against this sort of live service stuff. So I'm just hoping we don't have to deal with that here. But I mean, I didn't see anything that would indicate these are limited time. And the roadmap that you get every time you start up only lists adding new special events, so I'm hoping they are a permanent thing and not just something that's going to disappear. But who knows? Already is always online, so why not go the extra mile and completely disable content? Because someone doesn't make a single game their entire life, so they don't get to enjoy parts of it. That was too late. Or maybe it wasn't. Seems like I will make it to 5 laps, which is what most of the leaderboard results got. I feel like the only difference between now and the first time I played it on release day is that I am now playing in triple screen. So that's the only thing I can think of that could be causing these stutters. The only question is, will these corner cuts, which were actually spin out, mean that the whole result doesn't count? Do I even give you the 30 seconds after the event ends if it's not enough to actually get to the pits? Oh great, and the results are broken again. Did I even... It's only showing the top 20, so I can't even... I don't even know if my result counted. And are we now stuck on this thing again? Fuck's sake, fix your fucking game. I mean, I know, it's early access, but... This doesn't feel like the kind of problems that you'd need a large number of testers to find. Like, unless this is somehow very hardware specific, which I don't see how hardware would impact the very basic functionality of the game and not just performance. This feels like something that should have been caught earlier. I don't even know what I want to do right now. Well, I guess let's try to finish off at least the sports car license. So SP03, electric car, fast corner. There are no gears to change, but a fast corner needs all your focus. And we are driving the Alpine or Alpine or whatever. You know, one thing with EVs, I do tend to use the gear as a sort of reference to how fast I'm going through a given corner. And with an EV, you obviously don't have that. are you supposed to do that in 31.7 seconds? Honestly, I'm not even going to bother with the stars. I'm just gonna try and finish all of them. So next, SP04, rear-wheel drive. Your first ride in a rear-wheel drive car. Be smooth with that throttle. In the GR86. And are we gonna get stuck on that again? No. Okay, SP5, show us the lap. The final event before you can purchase, rent, or test drive sports car vehicles. With an Alpine A110S. I'm guessing this is just a full lap of Brands Hatch GP circuit. It's again sequential. And I immediately fucked it up. So I will say, I realize this is like an early version of the whole progression. But right now there's really no reason to own cars. Like, I guess you can use them for like quick races, but that's about it. And I'm hoping that they do end up adding some reason to own cars, like actual career events where you use your own cars and not the sort of special events where you just are given a car to use. And I know this feels like it should be obvious, but well, if you know what the BeamNG Drive career mode is seemingly going to look like, then you would know it's not that obvious, actually. Because that career mode does not have any reason to own cars, and they have straight up said they're not planning to change that. So I'm hoping this isn't going to be the same thing here. Yeah, that's the sports car license. The supercar license I'm seeing is at Imola, then Laguna Seca for hypercar, Suzuka for Racing 1, Mount Panorama for Racing 2, and all 5 circuits for Racing 3. Okay. I didn't look at that earlier, and I did want to see, because they mentioned that the current version of the licenses, it would be like 1 license per circuit. But there are 5 tracks in the game and 6 licenses, but I guess the final one just has all of them. So what can we now purchase? Julia is apparently a supercar. We can get either of the Alpines or Alpines. Again, I'm not sure. The Audi. You know, I'm kind of surprised with some of these cars that they are classed as entry. Oh my fucking god. The menus also keep freaking breaking. So there aren't really that many cars that are under the sports car license. It's 1, 2, 3. Four. I mean, I suppose there are just 20 cars in the game that need to be split between 4 different licenses, and we already get 6 in the entry license. And supercar has 1, 2, 3, 4 cars. Hypercar is 1, just 1, and then racing, I believe there should be 4, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually, sorry, yeah. Yeah, I do want to check one thing. Let's do, I guess, like a 10-minute race. Let's try more opponents, like 10 than I tried before, but I do want to see whether or not you get rewards from the quick races. Which track should we drive? You know, I don't think I drove Laguna Seca on stream last time, so... we can do that. Yeah, I guess let's just keep the weather clear. Yeah, now we have garage or rentals. Yeah, you do have to pay a small fee to rent cars. Let's just use the Cosworth that I already have. And the game lost connection again. I forgot that you start with a turned off engine. We are racing a whole bunch of S2Ks, it seems. Not sure why the game decided that that's the most balanced opponent car to pick against the escort, rather than giving the AI the escort, but what the... I've heard people saying the AI does that sometimes, but that's the first time it did it to me. On. Stop being a fucking idiot. Whatever. I'm already in dead last. I don't give a fuck about time penalties anymore. can get you in a single clean lap. An actually good clean lap. And the AI does not know how to follow the pit speed limit. I guess. Okay, you do get rewards. A lot of rewards, actually. I want to check, because they did... Yeah. So they have replay functionality, but you cannot save them yet. So I don't know how that makes any sense. Like, clearly you have the data of the replay generated, so why not just allow the players to save the replays? But for whatever reason, that's coming in a later update. Replays and screenshots. You know what, I'm gonna try turning off the triple screen mode. I know this is gonna slightly mess up the UI on the stream because it's gonna get slightly cut off on the sides. I'm gonna try to see if that fixes the stuttering and if I can maybe more easily get the 3-star results with this. So I'm gonna try the SP01 license again. I know I've spent a lot of time on this license, but also all of the HUD is now off screen. I completely forgot I'm supposed to brake earlier than that. does seem like it has fixed the stuttering. Never mind. So that did not help. Guess let me turn that back on. I mean, I don't know, I could try to go through the other licenses. Or I guess I could also try some of the other special events, if they frickin' load. But let's try this one. A hot stint on Brands Hatch GP, so I actually know somewhat what I'm doing, but in damp weather. Don't tell me it's gonna break. Trying to go in here, okay. It's just Eco, Road, or Supercar tire compound. I feel like Road will probably be better on a damp surface than Supercar, I would imagine. Whoa. Okay. Let's try that again. It was... Let's try to... I was gonna say, let's try to stay off the racing line, because I know that generally the racing line will have less grip in wet conditions, because the rubber gets more slippery. But then again, I guess this circuit isn't exactly rubbered in, since I'm the only car on the circuit. So I'm not sure if that will actually apply. Or if the game even takes that into account. Or if this wet surface model even takes into account the wet line in the first place. God. How is that 2 track cut warnings? That makes no sense. Just love the fact that I just got a time penalty for losing time by going off track. God damn it. Sake. Guess I'm gonna get another track cut warning when returning back to the circuit. thought maybe I started to get the hang of this, but apparently not. Okay, so I guess that's this event done. Let's see if the game breaks again on the results screen. And it did. Because of course it did. Where's the leaderboard? Can't even retrieve the leaderboard. Great. And is it gonna break here again? Of course it is. Well, I think I'm gonna end it here for today. But I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I just generally haven't been feeling great for the past few weeks, so that might also be influencing my negative outlook on this game. So keep that in mind when making your own opinion, but I don't know, it just feels empty. I don't know of any better word to give it. Like all there really is in terms of progression is the license tests in terms of single player progression. Um, and I mean, sure, they provide content in terms of being so insanely difficult that you will spend 5 hours trying to get 3 stars on a single one. But they don't provide interesting content. Um, I mean, I haven't been able to fully experience the special events because the game keeps breaking. Um, but they don't seem to have any like single player progression to them. Like they seem to just be leaderboard challenges, not any sort of here's a target for you to complete to progress your single player career mode. In Assetto Corsa 1 had that with its special events, but again, Competizione didn't, and I guess neither does this. I'm not even entirely sure if the special events are going to be single player content or, like I said, if they're going to do the same as they did in Competizione and like rotate them out at a regular basis and make it be more a sort of online live service component, whatever. Uh, but yeah, I don't know. I will probably stream some more of this now that the rudimentary single player progression system is there. Um, I I'm thinking won't try to go for 3 stars in all licenses until at least we get the replay tool so that I can save my replays of the 3-star runs, because uh, I just want to have everything I do archived with things like that, so I want to be able to save those replays when I do it. But yeah, I don't know when or when I'm gonna stream next or anything like that. But whatever the case, the next stream I will probably just get through all the licenses. Uh, I mean, if I just do them like one shot, only going for 1 star, it shouldn't take me long, and then maybe check out the remaining special events that I didn't check out today, just in case they do disappear. But again, like I said, I want to have replays of any in-game achievements, so I probably won't be properly trying for like good results in those special events again until they add the replay tools. And yeah, other than that, obviously I think the first thing I'm gonna do on Friday is finish off the retro achievement of the week, since I need to finish that this week, and the achievement of the month I have the full month for. But I will probably try to start it on the weekend as well. So yeah, I don't know if I might only stream AC EVO next week, um, probably on Friday. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of disappointed with this game. But yeah, that's it. That's gonna be it for today. So you know what to do. Do it with style. Like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and if you're watching at a later time, leave a comment. And other than that, thanks for watching.